Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's I, the Borg Assassin, with another Borg report slash vlog. Last Wednesday, I did a Borg report from the front seat of my car to give you an update on some stuff I've been thinking about doing for the channel. Those things was the possibility of cutting Gold Rush the game and Star Trek Online from the channel for now. I've come to a decision on that stuff. Bear with me. I'm a little lightheaded and dizzy. Last Friday I was tested positive for the vid, so you know the C word that YouTube doesn't like it when you say. So this past weekend has been a nightmare for both myself and my son. And my poor wife, who ended up testing positive Monday morning. She was mad at me because she wanted to get her nails done, but anyways, and she couldn't now because we infected her. She's been infected. But the decision I've come to, as going back on track on what I'm trying to talk, I got in here to talk about. The decision I've come to is every other Friday, I will continue posting Gold Rush of the game. So next Friday, which is what, I think the 30th? Yeah, September 30th, 2022. Episode 5 of Gold Rush of the game will be edited and uploaded for your viewing pleasure. I can't talk. Mainly because I haven't even sat down and played it yet. I haven't sat down and recorded it yet. I've been pretty much, up until today, bedridden. I've been in bed, with the exception of when I've gotten out of bed enough to try to correspond with my doctor via the computer, because I'm supposed to go back to work Friday, and I've got to get with my doctor and get paperwork taken care of, and that's stuff you don't want to hear. I'm sorry, you don't need to hear that. That's craziness, and I shouldn't be talking about that. But yeah, since, well, I tested positive on Friday, but I was sick as a dog Thursday. The only reason why I tested myself was because my son, he was sick Friday, and we decided, well, we better check. We better make sure. And then I was like, oh, if I'm going to go to work here later, I better make sure I'm not infected. And then sure enough, I was. And it's just been, yeah, it was just a nasty weekend. And I'm finally getting better. Him, I don't know if it's because he's young, he has an immune system like a horse, or even though he gets sick easily, but which is a contradiction. But by Sunday afternoon, he was bouncing off the walls, acting normal. So me, on the other hand, I've pretty much been in bed with nausea and migraine, and migraine the size of the Death Star, I should put it, yeah, bluntly. Now it's just hard for me to breathe, and just getting dizzy from time to time out of nowhere. So it's kind of hard to focus, and that's why I'm rambling, because I've kind of forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the every other Friday thing. So I've already said every other Friday, Gold Rush the game is going to be starting next Friday, episode 5. This Friday, the 23rd, we're going to be doing, well, by the time this is up, you'll see the premiere already posted before this is even up. But every other Friday, that's the Fridays that are not Gold Rush the game, it's going to be XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I'm going to be basically just uploading the missions, the battles, the cutscenes and the long boring parts where you're scanning and doing research and stuff. I'm going to edit all that out, and I'm just going to do the battles. The cutscenes are going to get edited out mainly for time restraints and possible copyright strikes. I know there's these third-party companies out there that buy up music rights to songs used in video games, and they'll copyright strike like 3 seconds of your video over a piece of a song that's used in a video game cutscene. So yeah, so I'm gonna hesitantly use cutscenes. There's not gonna be many of them in my XCOM videos, but they'll start airing this week. As far as Star Trek Online goes, that one's still up in the air. Only because we've had a lot of internet issues here at the house, and it's kind of hard to play Star Trek Online when your internet keeps dropping. I'm going to continue trying to play that game, and continue, because I would like to get Captain O'Toole at least up to a Galaxy class starship, whatever rank or category the Galaxy class starships are in. Because I think you choose between a Galaxy or a Sovereign, and I haven't made up my mind if I want a Galaxy or a Sovereign. Or I might actually go with something else. I might go with a Romulan ship. I haven't made up my mind. But that might actually happen at the end of my next video, because I think we just hit level 19 in this last video. So we have to do is hit level 20. And then boom, we got a new starship. Let's see, anything else going on the channel that we need to talk about? Oh, Ranch Simulator. Yeah, it's going to be every Saturday. I've got like 9 videos recorded. I even got lost, and as recording episode 9, I kept referring to it as episode 10, only because I was stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I might even, depending on how things go in the coming weeks, I might get on here at some point, once a week, and do a live stream. I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to play, or if I will. But I think I might go back to at least once a week live streams. I haven't really had much time to think. Like I said, I've mostly been sleeping the past few days. But other than that, that's pretty much what I've got going on here on the channel. It's minor changes. Also putting feelers out to try new things. Try to attract more subscribers in. Trying to bait and hook some people with the usage of XCOM, and I've got a couple other games that I'm wanting to try out and check out and play for the channel. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble. And you're new here, and honestly, this is the first thing you've come across with the channel. That wasn't good. That was bad. Sorry. Hit that subscription button and the like button. That would really help me out. It's not going to help me out with what's going on right here physically. I'm fighting, struggling. But yeah. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for taking the time again to hear me just ramble, and try to have a good night, and hopefully stay safe. The vid is nasty. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad for me and my son, but I've heard horror stories where it was a lot worse. So try to stay safe and try to keep it out of your homes. It's insane. It's worse than a roller coaster ride. It's like being on a roller coaster and a tilt-a-whirl at the same time. If that's even possible. So, good night, everybody, and yeah, thanks.
Holy shit, you made it to the end. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I can't believe you made it here. No one does that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in future videos. And while you're at it, click on one of these other videos. They need some love too. Thanks, and good night.